All right, who's gonna win? Hey guys, Brad here, and today we're gonna be taking a look at the Dewalt 12 volt versus the Milwaukee 12 volt. Before we get into it, make sure you check out our merch shelf down below, subscribe, hit that notify bell, and give me a thumbs up if you like the video. And please make some comments down below too, because I'd love to hear from you guys and what you think. So we're gonna take a look at the 12 volt subcompact Xtreme right there versus Milwaukee's M12 1/4" Fuel. Now, size-wise, they're basically the same. The Milwaukee's a little bit smaller, but not really. They're kind of the same. The main difference is sort of the Milwaukee has a bit of an angle on it to the handle, whereas DeWalt is more of a 90-degree, the handle versus the head. So they look a little bit different. That's why this looks a little smaller. So I've done separate reviews on this one right here, and we did an unboxing on this guy, and now we're gonna do a comparison. Okay, I've been putting this guy through the paces for the last few weeks, just using it as much as possible, and I'm really impressed with it. Now I also really do like this Xtreme. It fits really nicely in my hand, and it's almost more comfortable to me than the Milwaukee. Milwaukee's nice, but the Xtreme just feels a little better in my hands. Now, yes, I am a DeWalt guy, and you know, you probably all think that I'm just choosing the DeWalt because I love DeWalt, but no, it just feels a little bit better in my hand. Now, as far as the controls go, they're almost the same. All right, on the top of the DeWalt, we have a very slow speed, which we mostly use for installing hinges if you want, like bloom hinges, things like that. Very slow. And then next, we've got, just gotta press it here, sorry. Okay, the next is the low speed. So 2 lights is low, and then third is high. In this video, we're gonna be only running on the high speed. Now, for the M12, we've got 4 options. So a low, number 1, medium, number 2, and high, number 3, and then number 4 would be this little drill-like looking thing, and that is very comparable to DeWalt's super low speed. So again, for doing, you know, really low hinges or sorry, not hinges, but small screws, things like that that are delicate, and you don't want to over torque them and strip out whatever you're driving. So I'm using 5/16 bits in both. The battery on the DeWalt is a 2 amp hour, and on the Milwaukee is a 1.5. That's as close as I can get. I don't have any other batteries for the DeWalt. I could up this battery to a 3 or a 4 amp hour, but then it wouldn't be quite as close of a comparison. So we're gonna put in some of these big ledger bolts, and then we're gonna drive in some 10-inch GRKs. So let's do a little comparison here. We'll just get them started. Stay away from that knot. All right, here we go. Both on high. 1, 2, 3. There we go. All right, who's gonna win? Try and do it at the exact same time. 1, 2, 3. That's kind of embarrassing for DeWalt. Let's do it again, just in case I hit a knot in the wood. We'll go to a totally different area. Okay, ready? Actually, let's even switch hands. All right, 1, 2, 3. So as you can see, smaller battery, which doesn't really make a difference in the power, but this fuel destroys this Dewalt. I can't believe it. So I've been driving big leg screws like this on a job for a week, and I've just been using this, and it's amazing. I can't believe how small it is and how powerful it is, and I'm just super, super impressed. Okay, so next we're going to use these GRKs. And obviously I'm not going to go through the wood, I'm just going to go through the end here. So we'll swap out our bits. And this one I'm not going to be able to do at the same time, so I'll just demonstrate one and then the next, okay? So let's give this a go. This wood is a little wet, if you're wondering why it's so dark. 1, 2, 3, go. Okay, now the next guy. Pretty amazing again. I'm just so impressed with the power of this thing. Now the impacts per minute, this at the high level is 0 to 4,000, and this one is 0 to 3,600. So there's a 400 different impact per minute difference between the two, but still I don't think that should make that much of a difference. There's definitely a power transition difference between the two, and Milwaukee just nailed it with this fuel. They really nailed it, because to be able to drive a 10-inch GRK through here is incredibly impressive. Even though I'm going through end grain, which is a lot easier, it's still super impressive. The only little thing I don't like about this is the clip, the bell clip on here. I am really used to this clip. It fits great on my hammer loop. And my hammer loop is on my right hand side on my belt. It also fits great on my pants, no problem. It's just very effortless. Okay. This guy, it just doesn't quite get in there. It's not all the way in. You kind of have to push it in. And because it's so small, I'm worried that I'm going to kick it off. So I'm not that happy with the bell clip on this. And I'd love an aftermarket one that was just a little bit deeper, like maybe 1.5 inches or something. And maybe a little wider too. Something just more like this, so that I could just slap it on my belt. That's one of the reasons why I'm not totally using this all the time, because it's just, I don't have a place to put it. Now, yeah, it's small enough you could slam it in your pouch. I do have a drill pouch that I could connect on there sometimes, but often I forget it. So that's the biggest sort of drawback for me, and it is affecting my choice of am I going to pick this up, especially if I'm going up a ladder. If I'm going up a ladder, I don't really want to use this. And quite honestly, I haven't been bringing this to the job site. I'm typically using my larger impacts, like this guy right here. This is the DCF 887. And I think I'm going to do another video comparing this to this, which will be coming up very soon. And we'll see which one is better. All right. But this is my go-to impact all the time. They're just really rugged. And because I'm on the Dewalt platform, it's just easy for me. All right. I've got lots of batteries all over the place. My helper has my batteries. I've got batteries. So there's just Dewalt batteries everywhere. Whereas this, I've only got a few of the M12 small guys. And then over here, I've got like a 3 amp and a 4 amp up on the shelf. So I really have to remember to bring them when I'm going to work. But overall, I'm very impressed with this impact driver. And I can't wait to try out the new Surge, because I hear that thing is amazing as well. All right, guys, leave some comments down below. Love to hear from you. What do you think? I know there's a lot of Milwaukee fanboys out there that love this tool, and rightfully so. It's pretty amazing. Leave some comments, subscribe, hit that notify bell. Till next time, keep on crushing it. We'll catch you later.